Continuing talking Saluki linebackers as we preview that position with none other than Chris Presto. He's been a name that Saluki Nation's been able to get to know each year he's been here. Chris, just how has this opening week gone for fall camp for you? 2 days and an off day and now right back at it. How's the body holding up early on, Chris?
It feels good. Obviously the first 2 days, not much contact today. Felt good to get run through some people, create the contact. Like Coach Mack says, they have to block us, not we got to get off a block. That's how he states it for us and makes us just play super violent and aggressive.
Everybody talks about the room, and when we say the room, we're obviously talking about the linebacker position, and depth, I think, has always been a strength of this position since you've been here. This year, where do you see depth continuing to be a strength?
I think just like in the meeting room, people knowing what's going on, it helps a lot with the younger guys especially coming in. They're able to pick up stuff quicker because we know what we're doing out there. We've been running it since the spring. We've been fine-tuning it in the summer, everything like that. So the depth is great, and when you're tired, you can come out and trust the next guy to come in and do just as good, if not better than you.
You're a guy that's really had experience and started to get experience since you've gotten here. Where are you most proud about your personal growth, Chris Presto, and where you believe this year can be your best year and what you're really anxious to show in terms of the improvement you've made?
I just think coming in here at like 195 was a little scary going out there on special teams my freshman year. Getting up to like 230 has been probably the biggest thing. Like Coach Meade, I trust what he does. He got me right, obviously. And, the experience thing, it's good. I'm glad I got to play as a freshman on special teams and a little bit in those games that we were up big because my sophomore year, I was used to it. I was used, especially, it was a big task going to start at BYU, so that was really fun.
When you look at your teammates, and it's always, I don't want to say it's necessarily hard to look, there's only a certain number of spots on the field, and you guys are extremely competitive. How do all of you balance that competitive nature, wanting to be that next man up, but also having the understanding, look, there are many guys within your room that can have the opportunity to play?
Yeah, every day you can't come in down because, these guys have crazy energy every single day. Everyone in the room, and especially that guy, Coach Mack right there, crazy energy.
What do you believe is your biggest strength in the room, like what you bring to the position?
I just think my versatility, athleticism is probably one of the most athletic guys in the room. They're not going to like that, but it's jump the highest, not really, one of the fastest and one of the strongest. So, yeah, it's a grind in the weight room every day with them, and when we're running out here, everything's a race. So it's good for our competitive spirit and our nature, and it gets everyone better.
It's very easy as a team to go through a year like last year and have that motivation, that hunger. What has it been like here in camp just for you, Chris, being one of the main guys on that defense of knowing, hey, last year was not the standard. It's time to really flip the script this year.
Yeah, we got to get that bad taste out of our mouth. And I think a practice like today starts to get it out a little bit. The energy everyone had today towards the end was amazing, and we need that every day. If we practice like that every day, I don't think anyone will be able to stop us.